The Elite, Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson, also known as the Young Bucks, and Goldberg, are all coming to the UK within the next couple of months. These are major events that have been announced this week by both Discovery Wrestling and Inside the Ropes. And as a wrestling fan, I always want to publicise these events, not just because I know the guys involved in running these shows, but because as a wrestling fan myself, I always want to know about these events, and I would hate it if I didn't know about these events till afterwards and I had the opportunity to go, or would like to try to actually go to these events. I didn't know about it until afterwards. It would really annoy me, so I try to get the word about these types of events. First of all, I will talk about, because it's happening first, and because the tickets are already on pre-sale, I will talk about the Discovery Wrestling Show. The Discovery Wrestling Show, The Elite, is happening on April the 12th. Again, featuring Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, also known as The Elite. Tickets are already on pre-sale for this one at shop.discoverywrestling.com. shop.discoverywrestling.com. If you have a season pass, or if you have a ticket for the March show featuring Doug Williams and the start of their Hotter Than Hell tournament, or if you wish to purchase a ticket to the March show, then you can then gain access to buy a ticket for this Elite show happening on April 12th at the Edinburgh Corn Exchange. And if you cannot make the show in March, they actually have a charity ticket on offer at just £10. That when you buy the ticket, both the money and then the ticket itself is given to the local Cash for Kids in Edinburgh. An amazing charitable act by Discovery Wrestling, a great thing for them to do. So talking about this event, Edinburgh Corn Exchange, April 12th, The Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Like I said, you can go through all that. You can buy a ticket for March, even if it's a charity ticket, or if you have a season pass, then you can buy right now a ticket for that Elite show. The tickets will go on general sale on Friday the 10th of February. It depends on how many tickets they have left, because as far as I've seen them posting, I think there may be, and I don't know whether they're holding any back. I don't think they are, but I think they're down to almost about single figures for the VIP package. The VIP package is £50, but I think it's tremendous value. Again, there's lots of people who complain about ticket prices, etc. But for £50, this is what you get for the VIP ticket, the VIP package, I should say, for that show on April 12th at Edinburgh Corn Exchange for Discovery Wrestling. You get a seat in the front 2 rows. You get access to the pre-show meet and greet, a photo with all 3 members of the Elite, and a signed poster. Now, they started with about 100 of those. I think they're around to about single figures right now, if they have any left by the time I even publish this video. But that's an amazing value. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to make that show or not, family circumstances right now. But that is an amazing package to get. And again, amazing that Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are actually coming, all 3 of them, to Scotland. At the time, also the general tickets, I should say first. General tickets are also available at £20 for adults and £12 for under 14s. Now, I will give out the times, that because they have made this public. The times for this event on April 12th. Again, Edinburgh Corn Exchange, obviously in Edinburgh. The VIP meet and greet starts at 6 p.m. The doors open to general ticket holders at 7:15 p.m. The show will begin at 8 p.m. and it's expected to finish between 10 and 10:30 p.m. As I said, tickets already on sale, on the pre-sale, at shop.discoverywrestling.com. Again, general tickets will go on general sale on Friday the 10th of February, depending on how many they've got left. Like I said, they're down to about single figures for the VIP package, and I believe they've sold about 40% of the general tickets. So hopefully they will have some tickets for those who want to go. Again, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to make that show due to circumstances right now. It's very difficult. I would love to if I could, but it's been too long since I've been able to get to a Discovery Wrestling show. You can check out all the details on Facebook. Just search for Discovery Wrestling. I think it's facebook.com/Disco Wrestling. Just search for Discovery Wrestling on Facebook. There you'll be able to find out all the details about it. That's an amazing event for Alan Smith and Alex Phillips, the owners of Discovery Wrestling. What an amazing company that they have brought together in Edinburgh. I mean, guys they've had in the past like Mike Mondo, Crime Time, Tommy Dreamer, so many other names. I'm probably forgetting Juventud Guerrera. Lots of fantastic names that they have hosted before. It's been too long since I've been able to make a Discovery Wrestling show, and I really hope some point in the future, if I can't make this one, I really want to make one. Hopefully this year. It's very difficult right now, like I said, but that is an amazing show. Discovery Wrestling presenting The Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, Edinburgh Corn Exchange, Wednesday, April 12th. Again, shop.discoverywrestling.com. Also announced is a huge tour by Inside the Ropes. InsideTheRopes.co.uk, Inside the Ropes Live on Facebook. They have announced a huge name for their next 3-date live tour in June, July. Goldberg. Bill Goldberg, former WCW and WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Now, there are only really a few details about this tour that so far is just announced a couple of hours ago as I record this. They do say that all ticket prices and info will be released this coming Monday at 10 AM for the on sale for Goldberg next Friday at noon, which would be the 10th of February. So on the 10th of February at 12 noon, the Goldberg tickets will be available. They said they will have regular VIP packages and a few limited ultra VIP packages, along with, of course, general admission. They have announced the 3 dates for this tour, which is Monday the 26th of June at the O2 ABC in Glasgow, Tuesday the 27th of June at the Comedy Store in Manchester, and finally Sunday July 2nd at the Clapham Grand in London. So that is actually a huge announcement by Inside the Ropes Live that former world champion Goldberg will be coming to the UK. And what an amazing time it is for Bill Goldberg. He really is extremely popular. There is a new podcast hosted by Conrad Thompson and Tony Schiavone called What Happened When Mondays, and it covers WCW stuff. And their very first episode, it lasts 3 hours, but it's an excellent listen. It's all about Goldberg. Plus, of course, Goldberg is back in WWE. Now, normally on these kind of live speaking word tours, fans get the opportunity to ask questions. Again, I don't know what the setup for this event, for these events will be. Obviously, I'm sure they'll take him through his career. I don't know how much the fans will get to ask him questions, but I'm sure they will. And there's a great variety of topics for both Inside the Ropes and for the fans to cover. His days playing American football. He played in both the United States and then in the Canadian Football League. His run in WCW, talking about the Hogans, the Nashes, the Eric Bischoffs, his whole WCW run. Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, talking maybe about the Giant, now known as the Big Show. There's so many topics there. Then, of course, you could talk about his WWE run in around about 2003, 2004, or 2004, something around that it was. You could ask him lots of questions about that, or his current run, because obviously these shows in June, July will happen way after this year's WrestleMania, where it looks like he is planned to take on Brock Lesnar. So right now he's very popular, so he's got a lot going on, and I genuinely do not believe that Brock Lesnar has been spoken about by Bill Goldberg or any other topic by Goldberg. He's never actually sat down and properly talked about anything really. He had I think a short run podcast. I don't think it's still going, but I don't think Goldberg has ever done anything like that. And according to the video, which I believe is probably true, he hasn't been in the UK for many years. So 10, 15 maybe years since he's been actually in the UK. So it's a huge, very current topic, a very current major name in professional wrestling that's coming over for Inside the Ropes Live again Monday 26th of June at the O2 ABC in Glasgow, Tuesday 27th of June at the Comedy Store in Manchester, and then Sunday July 2nd at the Clapham Grand in London. Again, InsideTheRopes.co.uk next Friday 10th of February at noon, and they'll be releasing all the ticket prices and information about this on Monday at 10 a.m, and I'm sure that'll be on their Facebook page, Inside the Ropes Live. So two major shows, major events coming up over the next couple of months. I have to congratulate British Wrestling is doing fantastically well then, and it's great shows like this that really help the great reputation of holding events such as these, and that will not only will have a great time for the talent, but for the fans as well, which will attract more fans to come. And if the other talent sees that, oh, he or she had a great time in the UK, whether it be appearing at a live show like Discovery Wrestling or doing a spoken word tour like Inside the Ropes, then many others in the world of professional wrestling will want to come over to the UK and be part of the same.